anyway, this thing is only going to run from January to November, which is 42 weeks to phone bank. Boots on the ground is 32 weeks. George Washington and his men back in the 1700s walked in the ice and the snow across the Potomac with bloody feet. I won't probably talk about it, but anyway, we just need 42 weeks. If you sit in an air-conditioned, heated building, whatever, make a phone call. It's that important. Tell George Washington, my hero. He is my hero. But anyway, so if y'all commit to that, we'll get this show on the road.
Joanne, isn't the phone thing for 3 hours that you
11 to 2 is just what we figured would be a good time to do that. But, I mean, each tea party, y'all can fix your own time, your own location, you know. And we've got some that are going to do a lunch like 11 to 2. We've got some that are going to get back together Saturday morning and do 11 to 2. You know, they're going to spread it out.
You said that when you call, you can figure out the conservative or liberal.
You can. That computer will.
Okay, then you said that'll help boots on the ground.
That will help the boots on the ground. AFP last year, we actually went up to Jonesboro and spent 3 days up there doing phone calls, but also hitting the doors. And we didn't hit a street and just hit all the doors. We actually, it's very, very hard to do. But we drove to a specific home, knocked on that door. And I'll tell you what, knocking on the door makes a difference. A lot of people say, oh, well, I just want to leave a hanger. I want to talk to them. But that's me. I want to talk to them. And it makes a difference. Kenny Wallace back there on the Norfolk Rock tax issue that happened a couple, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago?
It's November 8th.
November 8th. We were up against a committee that had gathered up $49,000 to fight for that sales tax. We spent $129 on flyers, and another businessman gave $300 and he developed his own flyer. And there was like 8 of us that hit the streets, and we defeated that 1% sales tax by 120 bucks. And there were 8 of us with $129. They had $49,000.
We spent, I think, what was it, 23?
Knocking on the door does make that difference.
Yeah. We did have information that helped too. We were able to get the we had to get the maps of the 4 wards so that we knew where and where not to go between North Little Rock and Sherwood. It can be very confusing about which houses to hit, and then from there I also looked at the last election results where I was able to see the most conservative precincts. We were able to target them and get them out more than the rest of the precincts, and so that also helped.
Conservative precincts.
So the more information you have, the more helpful it'll be. That's why if you can get a list of, you can go down the street and you can know which house to skip and which house to go to that'll have a conservative activist there, that you can not only get their vote but get them involved. That'll really help in any election.
And one of the guys that we had walking with us one day, and he couldn't do it, but that one day, God love him, he is already on the phone bank committee, and requested to be there. He was on a walking. You don't think the people he didn't talk to got out and went to vote? He's awesome. But, you know, it's just making yourself known to the voters and giving your conservative points to, they may not have heard it. They're watching the news media. Well, they don't have any of our points. They're clueless.